Hey, what's going on, guys? Brandon here, and welcome back to another episode of Seattle Seahawks franchise on Madden 23. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And we've got a lot of updates here for you guys in this franchise. We've given up 50 plus points. We've been getting blown out. It's been ridiculous. The game on all Madden is insanely difficult. So the first thing that we're getting to, sliders. I know you guys have been wanting me to change my sliders. We have done it. Now, shout out to one of you who mentioned a YouTuber, Raymond Broom. Thank you for leaving this comment. He said, check out Floopy Sports. So, if you guys want someone to kind of follow who does a really good job on sliders, I've actually been watching a few of his videos. He's really awesome. First time I've kind of heard of him. So, this is really cool to kind of watch. So, here are my sliders. Now, I didn't copy him. I looked at what he based it off of, and I changed it based off of my experience. And not only that, but I still do want it difficult, right? I don't expect the Seattle Seahawks to win 8+ games this year. I just don't. So we still want it difficult, and we still want it to be something that we're building up to, right? So we still want all of that. So I took some of it. There's just some things that are broken, like the tackling, right? For example. So I'll actually put his video in the description below. I've lowered a lot of things. So, you know, I've changed. I don't think really I kept most of it, but I just kind of use that as a baseline. So this is what I've done. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should change or anything like that, let me know in the comments below. But I'll go over it real quick. And like I said, if you guys want to see what he did, it's in the description down below. Check out his channel. It's super awesome. So, quarterback accuracy. I've turned that down just a tad. You know, I mean, we don't have very good quarterbacks, and so their accuracy shouldn't be, you know, super good. But I didn't change it. I'm still getting a lot of inaccurate throws, so I'm not like, I think he lowered it even more. I'm good with 48. Pass blocking. 55. I think he upped it even more. I still want to be pressured. Our offensive line is really bad, so we should be getting pressured a lot. Now, if it starts to get too easy, I'm going to adjust and I'll update you guys on all of that. Wide receiver catching, we put it down to 47. I think he put it down even more. But I want my receivers to catch the ball. Run blocking, I have it at 48. I think that's fair for now. We'll see. Fumbles, I'm leaving at 50. I'm not really sure what I want to do with fumbles. It just seems super inconsistent. Pass defense reaction time, he upped it even higher. I'm going to leave it at 60. I think he put up at like 65 or even 70. I'm good with that. Interceptions, I actually put lower than he did because I don't know. I throw a lot of picks. Pass coverage, again, he upped this a lot higher. I put it down because, again, I still want it to be really difficult for me. So that's at 58. Tackling, I think he upped this to 70. I put it at 65. The tackling's awful. I mean, quarterbacks who have no business breaking tackles are breaking tackles. It's insane. So I have it at 65. For the CPU skill, I have it at 40. Quarterback accuracy of 50. Pass blocking, I think it's fine with the pass blocking. We don't have elite pass rushers, and they're not getting there a ton. It's inconsistent. So I think that's fair. Wide receiver catching is at 45. Run blocking is at 45. Fumbles, I'm leaving at 50. Pass defense reaction time, I lowered it just a tad. Interceptions, I lowered it as well. Oh, that was where I throw a lot of interceptions. Whatever. That's at 25. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that at 30. Pass coverage is at 45. And tackling for them, I left it at 50. Field goal power, 55. Pump power, 55. Now, one thing I did actually, I had that before. I always do that. But he mentioned like punt accuracy, and like the CPU sucks at punting a lot of times. So he upped it higher. I'm going to leave it at 60. I think he added at 65. He also upped kickoff power. I'm good with it. I'm not too worried about it. Injuries, it's at 20. Fatigue, he actually had it really high. I do want to see more fatigue. I don't want to see too much. So I'm going to put it at 60, and we'll see where that is. Penalties, we're going to start seeing a lot more penalties. Well, not a lot more. He actually has it a little bit higher than I do. 55 offside, 55 false start, 60 holding, 55 face mask, 55 defensive pass interference. And then I left the legal block in the back at 50 and roughing the passer at 50. I don't know. I don't want too many penalties, but I do want to see a little bit more. Again, we want to see the progression with our players. So, you know, them and not you know, holding and or at least with the offensive line holding and face masks and whatever. Like that is a skill, right? To get better at. So that's the first thing. That's the sliders that I'm gonna roll with. We'll see what happens. If I go on to, you know, smash the Chargers, maybe we change some things. But I mean, I really don't expect that, but I guess you never know. Breakout linebacker. Coach, have you been paying much attention to Jordan Brooks? He played an awesome game last week. Keep an eye on that guy. If he has another big game against the Bolts this week, he might have a future superstar on our hands. Hold the Chargers to less than 200 total yards, or get Jordan Brooks 2+ interceptions, forced fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. I don't think we're going to hold the Chargers to 200 or less yards. That's definitely not happening. But the two tackles for losses, I feel like he's been pretty consistent with getting that. So hopefully we can get him to superstar. That would be huge for us. I'm not going to work on negotiating just yet because we're actually going to go ahead and I think start making some trades. We're in week 7. The deadline's in week 8 next week. So we're going to start looking at stuff. And I think we're going to move Tyler Lockett. So let's go ahead and kind of figure out, we want to send him to a team who is, one, looking for a wide receiver, and 2, is in a win now mode, right? They're trying to win. And maybe there's a team that has injuries. I don't know, something like that. So let's go ahead and look at the roster, see if there's any big wide receivers injured. We can actually look at injury report, and if there's a big receiver out for the year, maybe that's what we do, right? So let's go ahead and look down the list, I guess, and see if there. I wish I could look at everyone, but I can't. So let's see if any team is missing a big wide receiver. Tim Patrick is out for the Broncos, but they still have Jerry Jeudy. They still have Sutton and Hamler. I think they're fine. For the Browns, I mean, the Browns could use another wide receiver, I think. Maybe we'll look at the record and see where they're out. Rondell Moore is only out for another week. Beckham is still out for 16 weeks, but the Chargers have plenty of weapons. The Chiefs could be one. The Chiefs, actually, Tyler Lockett with Kansas City makes a lot of sense. But again, I mean, do the Chiefs probably make it to the Super Bowl? I don't know. I don't know if I want, you know, I don't want to send him to a bad team because obviously, like, that's unrealistic. But I don't want to send him to a team that I think is going to win a Super Bowl. I mean, I guess it's always possible. I don't know. I want a decent pick, obviously. So we'll see. I mean, a first is a first, right? If we can get a first round pick and a little bit more, I mean, I'll take it. So the Chiefs are on the list. There's no one really else. We'll look at the Browns roster and see if they have any needs. Actually, what are the Browns' record? The Browns are 3-3, so they could use a receiver. Even Baltimore could use a receiver. So Baltimore might actually be a good one. I feel like the Ravens, they have Andrews. They don't really have anyone else. I don't know. I feel like that makes a lot of sense too. Like, they really don't have anybody. I think, oh man, I think the Ravens might actually be the one. That's a good one. That's a good one. The Saints, no. The Steelers, I don't think they're doing well. I mean, we can look. Tennessee, maybe, but they have Robert Woods, John Jackson, Traylon Burks, the rookie. I think they're good. Jefferson, Thielen, no, they're good. The Bears, no, they're bad. Bengals are fine. The Bills are fine. The Broncos are fine. The Browns have Amari Cooper, but that's it. The Browns might be actually another really good one. Browns, it's I think right now it's between the Browns and the Ravens. I feel like the Jets or the Chiefs would be a good one, but I mean, they have already a lot of undersized receivers. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense. The Colts could make sense. We have a deal. Tyler Lockett is headed to Baltimore. Baltimore 3-3. They're fighting for that division. They're a really good team. Lamar needs help. Tyler Lockett, a speed guy over the top. He's going to be huge for them. They also need a guard. But Gabe Jackson is also on to Baltimore. They're in win now mode with Lamar Jackson. They're trying to win. Now, here's the thing. I looked up Devontae Adams' deal that sent from the Packers to the Raiders. The Raiders ended up giving up a first-round pick and a second-round pick for the 2022 draft. But Devontae Adams was a free agent at that time, so I don't think it was really easy to, get a lot of value because Devontae Adams was basically choosing where he went. So I thought we could get maybe a tad bit more. We ended up not really being able to, about the same. But we also gave up Gabe Jackson. I feel like that's a fair deal. Obviously, Devontae Adams is the best wide receiver in the league. So I think this is a very fair deal. He's going to a team where I think he can succeed. He's older, and he's going to help that team win now. For us, we don't need him to win now. Gabe Jackson, same thing. He can go help them win now. I think it's a solid pick. They're projected to be pick 16. I doubt it, right? That pick is probably going to end up being in the 20s because obviously Tyler Lockett is going to help them a lot. So I think it's a good deal for both sides. We'll see what happens. But now we need to go in free agency and grab a few guys. But I don't think the trades are done. I think we can maybe look to see if we want to trade Sidney Jones. I think it's time to move on. We'll see if there's a team that needs corner help. I think the Colts could use corner help. Even Arizona, the Bengals could use corner help. So we'll look at some of those teams to see if they want Sidney Jones. We'll see who kind of needs him more and who's more so in win now. But I think it's between these three teams: the Colts, the Cardinals, and the Bengals. We have another trade. Sidney Jones and Shelby Harris are on to Indianapolis to try and help the Colts get back going. They're only 2-4, but they have a ton of injuries to their defense. They need some help, and they're only giving up a second-round pick this year. We get a second-round pick in return, and Sidney Jones is on to Indy, which elevates Tariq Woolen, Kobe Bryant, which is huge. We need those guys to play. Shelby Harris, they needed a left end as well to get that so I could get that second-round pick. I needed to add another player. Shelby Harris is perfect for them. They need a left end, and I think that was the perfect deal for them. So we are on a roll here with trading, with some of these trades. I think for now, I'm going to keep Quandre Diggs. Oh, man, I don't know. I feel like we get so much for... I really like Quandre Diggs. He's going to regress, though. He's going to regress. You know who could use some safety help is the Rams. I feel like the Rams are always looking for safety help. I mean, everyone's interested in him. Oh man, I feel like we'd be stupid not to trade him. I feel like we'd be really stupid. I don't know. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do, we're gonna hold on to Quandre Diggs for one more week. I'm gonna put a poll on the YouTube channel to see if you guys think we should trade Quandre Diggs. All right, and then I'll do it in the next episode for week 8. But yeah, so this week though, Shelby Harris, Tyler Lockett, and Sidney Jones, and Gabe Jackson have been moved on. So now we need to go into free agents and kind of fill in some of these gaps and just depth, right? That's all we're really looking for because we want to elevate some of the younger guys. So let's go ahead and look at guard, and let's just bring in a veteran who's a bridge player, who has good strength. I think actually Michael Schofield is the perfect player for this. So let's just sign him to a simple 1-year deal to fill in that gap. We need a left end to come in as well. So let's go ahead and bring in actually Shaq Lawson would be kind of sweet to bring in. Just as a backup, I think that actually works really well. So let's bring in Shaq Lawson for a 1-year deal. And let's go ahead and bring in, we need just a backup corner. They're not going to play. But just to add that depth, so maybe I'm gonna go a little bit lower and grab like I said, they're not gonna play. Let's grab um hmm. Who's someone who can be like a mentor? There we go, Josh Norman. There we go. Let's bring in Josh Norman. He can be a mentor to the younger corners. I think that's perfect. And who else did we need to replace? I think that's it, right? We should be at 50. No, we're at 52. Who did we not pick up? Oh, wide receiver. Wide receiver is going to be interesting. We're going to bring in Mohamed Sanu. He has the mentor tag, can help some of the young guys. Like I said, he won't play, but he'll help everyone out. So I think that's solid. Let's go ahead and get into some scouting. I don't remember where we were actually at. I think we just did wide receivers, I believe. So let's go ahead. Are these actually, these are up a little bit, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if these have gone up, but let's go ahead and look at, I think we've looked at wide receivers, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and look at tight ends, I guess, for today. I don't think we're going to be drafting a tight end, but we can look. We can look to see who's out there. 6'6", 23 years old. Good to great speed. Interesting. A run block, A spectacular catch, B break tackle. We still need to know more about him, but he's actually kind of interesting. I mean, I don't think, like I said, I don't think we need a tight end, or we will be drafting a tight end, but I mean, if there's a really good tight end that we really like, maybe we'll go after him, right? Maybe we'll take him. So we'll go through some of these guys. 6'6" again. I mean, having a big tight end would be really nice. B catching, A catching traffic. Man, this might be a really good tight end year. Okay, 6'5", solid to good. Speed, A catching traffic, C short route running, B medium route running. I don't know. I mean, tight ends look solid this year. Oh, and I mean, they're later, good to great speed. They're all pretty similar. So I guess it's going to come down to just, you know, as they get scouted more, like how they're going to do in the combine and all of that. But yeah, this might be a little interesting. Like I said, we don't need a tight end, but man, if there's someone that's like, oh, we can't pass him up, I don't know. That might be an option. So we'll just look through the first 4 rounds there, but that could be a possibility come draft time. Obviously, we have way more holes, but you never know. Let's get into the weekly strategy though. For this Chargers team, we're gonna defend. I think actually defending the medium pass is solid there. And then for our offensive game plan, we need to run the ball as best as we can against this. I mean, we're gonna get sacked so much. I don't know. I don't even know what our goal should be, to be honest. I guess try to get pressure, allow 30 points or less. I'd be super happy if we could get 300 yards, and we'll go for the 15 first downs. Hopefully there's no injuries as well. Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead. Do I want to start Geno Smith this week? I changed the slider, so part of me wants to keep Drew in there, but I don't know. He's been so bad. Do we keep Drew Lock for one more week because we changed the sliders? You know what? Let's keep Drew Lock in for one more week. All right. Let's see how he does with the sliders changed. I feel like that's unfair. So we'll see what happens. Here at SoFi Stadium, and Austin Eckler ran for 96 yards last week. Drew Lock was once again terrible last week. DK Metcalf is ready to go in the new look Seattle Seahawks. No more Tyler Lockett. No more Sidney Jones. No more Shelby Harris. No more Gabe Jackson. We brought in some veteran mentor players that were free agents to kind of just fill in some holes. But it's really just going to be about the young guys and getting the young guys more opportunities, right? Tariq Woolen, Kobe Bryant at corner. Bo Melton, Eskridge at wide receiver, getting those guys involved. Also, Boye Mafe will be starting at right end. So we're going to have Jack Lawson at left end, Boye Mafe at right end. Uchenna and Taylor are still the outside linebackers. So Boye Mafe benefits from the Shelby Harris move. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that. He gets an opportunity. Very excited for him to get an opportunity. Jordan Brooks with a superstar dev on the line. That's going to be huge if he can get that. This is a big game. We are 2-4. Drew Lock's last shot. All right, this is it. This is Drew Lock's last shot, and his leash is very short. He's got to have to prove something. Nearly 2,000 yards for Justin Herbert, 20 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions. We will probably get our ass kicked, especially now that we've traded some of our best players. Yeah, we're probably going to get our ass kicked. But, I mean, you never know. Maybe we play well. Maybe we play well. We'll see what happens. Herbert on the first play of the game is a quick throw to Williams for a gain of 6. We really need to get Jordan Brooks 2 tackles for losses or some sacks, as that's another quick throw to Williams. And it's a first down for the LA Chargers. This offense is elite. And it's going to be a tough one today. It's going to be a tough one. Yeah. I mean, there's no other way to put it. We're playing one of the best quarterbacks, young quarterbacks in the league. And that's just thrown up. Tariq Woolen just looking the whole other way. And Mike Williams is absolutely killing us right now. 3 catches for Mike Williams. He's been the main target, and Herbert really targeting the rookie corner, Tariq Woolen. Austin Eckler with the carry there. He has 519 yards and 4 touchdowns on the year. Had 3 touchdowns alone last week. He was extremely good last week. Come on, Brooks. 2 TFLs. That's all we need. Or a sack. That's it. That's a quick throw. Austin Eckler breaks a tackle. That was Coleman who just got absolutely destroyed. Remember, we upped the tackling. And yeah, Austin Eckler was looking like Derrick Henry there. That's awesome. 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Chargers. And Brooks nearly had a pick. Oh my God. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. That would have been huge. That would have been massive for Jordan Brooks to get an interception. They're going to the end zone. It's caught down at the 1. I thought that was in the end zone, but I guess not. So a big play there, and what are we doing here? Whatever. Austin Eckler breaks free, and not breaks free, doesn't break free. He falls forward for a no gain. What is that sound? It's like, sounds like bugs flying around or something. It's really annoying. Herbert back to throw, and it is caught. Touchdown. That's Eric Ebron. And the Chargers drive right down the field. An easy touchdown. And it's going to be 7-0. So Drew Lock heads onto the field, possibly for the final time this year. This could be his final game with us. It's a very short leash. 1,100 yards, only 6 touchdowns, and 18 interceptions. Yeah, that's awesome. It's terrific. Let's go with the touch pass here to DK Metcalf, and DK Metcalf. Joey Bosa, not Nick Bosa. Joey Bosa just completely blew that up. 2nd and 12. We're going to run away from the safety blitz here. Khalil Mack and Bosa, and we couldn't because, oh boy, yeah, this defense is kind of insane with these 2 pass rushers. We're not going to get any time to throw, are we? This is going to be brutal. No Tyler Lockett also. Noah Fant with the catch, and Noah Fant can't he can't fight forward for a first down. It's 4th and 1, and just like that, it's a 3 and out. Khalil Mack was, yeah, he was gonna be in our face very quickly if we didn't get rid of that ball. A big juke from Keenan Allen. And it's a touchdown for the Chargers. Oh, man, I blitzed with Jordan Brooks. We almost got there. Wide open was Keenan Allen. And a juke on Adams, I believe. And, yeah, took it to the house. It's already 14-0. I mean... just bad timing, you know. Look, it's a tough schedule. All right, we got to play the AFC West. Like, we have to play the AFC West and our own division, each team twice. All right, that's ridiculous. That's 9 games. No, what is it? 10 games on our schedule that are just insanely difficult. All right, we got San Fran twice. We've got Arizona twice. We've got the defending Super Bowl champions twice. We've got one of the best teams in the league twice once in the Chiefs. We've got the Broncos, which we got killed by. We have the Chargers, which we are getting killed. And then we've got the offense of the Raiders at some point. It's brutal. Next week, we have the Giants. That's winnable. That's winnable. At least I think we have the AFC West. I don't know. I mean, we've already played 2 of them, so I don't. It's brutal. And there's a fumble. Kenneth Walker fumbles it. It's recovered. Drew Lock dives the wrong way, and it's a Chargers touchdown again. It's 21-0. Oh my God. The first quarter is thankfully over, and it's 3rd and 9. Yeah, we ran the ball twice. Didn't really have any space. And then Drew Lock throws an inaccurate throw to DK Metcalf. That's incomplete. And once again, we are going 3 and out. We can't even get a first down. Have we gotten I don't think we've gotten a first down. Down goes Justin Herbert. It was Barton and Brooks in there. Does that count? Does half a sack count or no? It's a good question. I have no idea. I have no idea if that counts or not. And immediately Mike Williams with the catch, and it's now going to be a very doable 3rd and 3. So that sucks. That's going to be huge though if that counts for Brooks. We really need that to count. It's a run to Eckler, and yeah, Jamal Adams ran right past him, and it's a 1st and 10. All right. I tried to tackle him and nothing happened. That was awesome. I'm so happy that was the result of that. Austin Eckler, nowhere to go. Jamal Adams is there for the tackle, and it's 2nd and 11. Brooks was also there, but I don't think he got credit for that. So 2nd and 11. We still need, I still feel like we're going to need 2 more big plays from Brooks, 2 TFLs. I have a feeling that's just not going to count. Austin Eckler, another nice run, 6 carries, 27 yards. And now on a 3rd and 1. Spiller is in the game for the Chargers. A run left. It's a nice tackle by Diggs, but it will be a first down. I mean, they're doing just enough to get first downs. They're doing just enough on 1st and 2nd down, right? And they're getting short 3rd downs, and it's easy for them. It's easy for them to complete. A check down, we can't tackle again. And that's another first down. I mean, they're moving the ball at will. There's nothing we can do. We're not getting pressure. Look, this is a really good team, right? It's a really good team. Man, this is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Eckler tackled behind the line. Barton was there, and it's going to be 2nd and 11. Cody Barton has been really good so far today. We got to get it stopped. And we've got to do well on second down. There it is. Jordan Brooks. A big TFL. It's 3rd and 13. And we need one more to guarantee us superstar dev for Jordan Brooks. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I feel like he might have it, but I don't know. We'll see. Pass over to Ebron, and that's going to be 4th down. So the defense does their job. Herbert's 12 for 12. I don't think he's going to have an incompletion, but we force him to kick a field goal. They didn't score a touchdown. Improvement. They're still on pace to probably score over 50 points, but we held them to a field goal. So, I mean, it's better, right? Are you kidding me? Kenneth Walker just I think he was down. I think he was down. Are they gonna review that? Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure he was down. That ball came out so late. Because I thought he was down. Yeah. He was down. Okay, we'll get that ball back. Kenneth Walker, though, is driving me nuts. Hold on to the ball. Like, we already suck, okay? We don't need to be giving them free opportunities. Kenneth Walker breaks free and down to the 45-yard line. That's what we need. Hold on to the ball, rookie. 1st and 10 from the 45. Walker, another run, and Walker nearly a 1st down there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Do we try this again? I think we're going to try this again. Is this like the only completed pass we have is the touch pass of DK? DK breaks free. Can he get the first? He can't. Good Lord, man. Just fall forward. All right. Let's try a screen here. We're down 24-0. I don't know. Lock, screen pass, and Walker didn't do anything. We're gonna go for it. He just stood there. Like he just stood there. He didn't. All right. 4th and 1. And I mean, there was nowhere to go. Oh, okay. We turn it all over on downs. That's awesome. Down goes Herbert. That's another sack. Jordan Brooks, 1.5 sacks. That will do it. He has superstar development. A huge game from Jordan Brooks. We blitzed him a lot today, which actually worked out really, really well. Another big hit. That's Mike Williams. By the way, Herbert is still perfect. 13 of 13 for 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. It's unreal. And it's funny because I lowered the QB accuracy for the CPU, and he's still perfect. That's how bad we are, by the way. And it's picked off. Tariq Woolen has the interception. The 97 speed to the house. Tariq Woolen, his 2nd touchdown of the season. It was a fumble recovery to the end zone, and now a pick 6, his 2nd. And that was, I believe, Uchenna and Wusu who got pressure on Herbert. Herbert, I think, maybe tried to throw it away. The pressure from Uchenna gets that ball way underthrown. Tariq was all by himself, makes the grab, takes it to the house, and we have points. 24-7. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Herbert still with the 1 incompletion, and Herbert throws it up, and it is caught by Mike Williams. Tariq Woolen gets mossed. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just so frustrating, man. I'm trying so hard not to give up any more points. It's just this. I mean, look, we got rid of our best corner, but he still sucked. All right, like, give me a break. Goodness gracious. Another completion. A nice tackle in bounds. Horrible clock management from the Chargers. They don't get a field goal off. Wow. What a tackle by Jamal Adams. The Chargers just, I don't know what happened. We have 5 passing yards. That's how today's going. We're down 24-7 at the half, though. We'll take it. We'll look at scores around the league because we sent Tyler Lockett to Baltimore. I'm just curious to see if Baltimore is playing right now and if Tyler Lockett is making an impact. The Chiefs leading the 49ers. And now to Vegas, who the Raiders are beating the Texans 21-7, nearing the first half. Derek Carr perfect as well, but only 5 pass attempts. Yeah, Herbert got to like 15 or something. I don't know. The Cardinals and the Saints. The Cardinals win it 23-16. They move up to 3-4 on the year. The Cardinals were a team that I considered trading a couple of guys, including Sidney Jones. But that was in division, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. As fun as that would be, and the storylines and all that, there's a reason why I traded everyone to the West or to the AFC. 9 carries, 44 yards so far for Kenneth Walker, and this game's not over. All right, we score here, we have 55 total yards. We score here, and this is a game. All right. This is game. Now, look, our offense hasn't gotten past midfield. So, that's, you know, don't have a ton of faith in us doing that, but you never know. As Rashad Penny gets the carry, his second carry, and it's a nice gain for a first down. I feel like we've been able to run the ball pretty well. And, you know, we don't, basically, what I'm trying to do is not let Khalil Mack or Joey Bosa ruin the day. Basically, is what we're trying not to do. And hopefully that ends up working. 2nd and inches. We're going to pitch this out to Kenneth Walker here. See if he can get some space. And Khalil Mack, yeah, blows that one up. 3rd and 2. And we're going to... Ooh, you know what? I'm going to run this. They're giving us a whole middle here. We're running it, and Rashard Penny has the first down. Big hit to the 49-yard line. We still have not crossed midfield today. Or did we cross midfield earlier? We might have crossed midfield, but we punted. Oh, we went for it. That's right. We have crossed middle. It doesn't feel like it. Because, yeah, it's been a lot of pain. So, you know. 2nd and 9. And our second opportunity to pass midfield here. Ooh, I'm going to try and fit that in there, and it's inaccurate. Eskridge was open. Drew Lock just airmails it. And it's going to be 3rd and 9. And that's another inaccurate throw. All right, that will do it. Drew Lock is done. The inaccurate throws, man. What am I doing? Drew Lock, Geno Smith is in. And yeah, that will do it. That might be it for Drew Lock's career with Seattle. Justin Herbert is putting on an absolute clinic. I mean, he is unreal, man. It's insane. It's insane what he's been doing today. Come on, Bryant. Oh, jeez. All right. Well, Bryant had an opportunity to pick that off. Herbert had lots of time. The coverage was good there. 2nd and 10, though. That was Herbert's second incompletion of the game. Just absolutely insane. Herbert, again, back to throw. We had started to get pressure, and that's going to be incomplete. Terrell Taylor's hurt. Oh, no, and he's holding his knee. Oh, no. Terrell Taylor is down. All right, Boye Mafe into the game. I really hope that's not bad. That would be absolutely devastating. Pressure again on Herbert. He's just going to throw it away. And it will be 4th and 10. Achilles sprain. Okay, so Maffe's going to stay in. That's not going to be long term. Whew. All right, we catch a break. We are going to force the Chargers to kick a field goal here. It is going to be no good. They missed the field goal. All right, so it's still 24-7, and Geno Smith is gonna be the quarterback here. Drew Lock's day is done. Too many inaccurate throws. He didn't throw a pick, but he just couldn't throw an accurate ball as Kenneth Walker. A really nice run there. It's gonna be second and inches. Walker's getting a lot of work. 14 carries, 67 yards, as it should be. Look, you know, usually when we've gotten down the last 3 weeks, I've just went to just throwing the ball, and then it resulted in more picks, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. So what we're gonna do instead, we're just gonna keep running the ball. Also, I'm just terrified of Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, so that's also why we're just gonna run the ball. That's you know, I don't want to give them opportunities to absolutely just embarrass me. So Kenneth Walker, you're getting a lot of work, and I mean, dude, what are we doing? I don't know who that was. 68, I think, or 64. One of the two guards completely missed the block. It's going to be 3rd and 6. So Smith back to throw, and we're hit as we had Eskridge. We had Eskridge in the slot. It's going to be 4th and 6. A 56-yard field goal to make this thing a 14-point lead. All right, let's try it. Let's see if we can hit a 56-yard field goal. And it is up and good. All right, 24-10. We're down by 2 scores. We can do this. 3rd and 5. The defense, a huge opportunity here to end the 3rd quarter, and they run the ball right up the middle. No one can shed any blocks, and it's a 1st down. We still have 5 passing yards. We still have 5 total passing yards. That's awesome. All right. Well, into the 4th quarter, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Chargers, and that's caught for a gain of 9. Is Taylor back in the game? I have no idea. I don't see him. And it's going to be another play action, another quick throw to the outside, and another catch. We've been getting pressure on Herbert. Whether it's Brooks, Barton, Taylor, whoever, I feel like we've been doing a better job at getting pressure. But, I mean, he's still cooking us. And that's completed over the middle for a gain of 6. I mean, he's 25 of 30. It's absolutely insane what he's doing to us. 2nd and 4. And this will be another throw here for Herbert. Herbert, another check down. Bryant with a nice tackle. But it's another 1st down. And again, we're getting pressure. I mean, only rushed 3 there, and we got pressure. He's just getting rid of the ball so fast. It's insane how fast he's getting rid of the ball. Down to 7 minutes. I mean, man, if we could just hold him to a field goal here. Hold him to a field goal. Eckler. Missed tackle by Diggs. Barton brings him down. It's a gain of 7. I mean, they're just getting 5, 6, 7 yards a pop. You know, I mean, that's been really the problem. It's another run, and Eckler nowhere to go. It will be 3rd and 2. I'm blitzing. I'm bringing the house here. We'll watch Ebron with Diggs. It's a run, and I didn't fill up the middle. I thought Brooks was going to take the middle. He just ran right into an offensive lineman. All right. I should have took middle. He probably would have broken tackle anyways. Probably doesn't matter. 1st and 10, and it's another check down incomplete. Might have been bumped. I don't know. I don't think that was an inaccurate throw, but who knows? 2nd and 10. And it's another handoff to Eckler, and Eckler with another big hole. 13 carries, 56 yards for Austin Eckler. And now it's 3rd and 3. Come on. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Come on. Pressure. Eckler drops it. 4th down, and we get a stop. look, we're not going to win this game. There's only 4:52 to go. We're going to be down by 3 scores. But the effort that the defense has put together here in the second half has been absolutely outstanding. The defense has only given up 20 points in this game. That's good enough to win. It's flat out that's good enough to win. I mean, what else can you say? The defense actually played really well today. And that was with Herbert going nuts for a while there. So, I mean, I'll take it. The defense has given up 20 points and they scored 7 of the 10. It's pretty impressive. So it really would be what? 20 to 10. I mean, that's just way underthrown. That's not where I wanted it. I threw it too late. It was thrown into double coverage as well. That throw. I mean, that's. It just keeps getting worse. Throw out a sack. A lot of pressure there. I mean, this defense, they're just, with our O-line, they're going to get pressure so fast. That's just the reality of it. Penny just can't get out there fast enough. It's going to be 4th and 9. I'm not going to give them, I mean, I guess coach wants us to go for it. All right. I was going to say I'm not going to give them free points, but whatever, I guess, is what we're doing here. I'm just going to lob it up to Gino, or to DK, and that's incomplete. DK can't make the grab. It's way underthrown. Geno Smith, just such a weak arm. And it's another incompletion. And the Chargers take over at the 29-yard line. So, yeah, another run for Eckler. It's a gain of 3. Austin Eckler walks right into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Yay, it's 34-10. All right, Geno Smith back to throw. And he gets that to DK Metcalf. And Metcalf will fall forward for a first down. We're going to go no huddle here. Let's actually set a screen. And that's, I mean, no one's just going to block. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to do with the offense. Especially with Geno. Like, I feel like we can't do anything. That's completed to DK. We'll call timeout. DK just rolls, and it's not going to even be a first down because he rolled backwards. That's exciting. 3rd and 1, 4 catches, 24 yards for DK. Maybe Bo over the middle here. I mean, I'm going to do it. Throwing it up to DK, and he does an aggressive catch like I said for him to do. Sweet. All right. I'm going to run the ball here and try to get the first down with Rashad Penny. And we barely do. Oh, boy. All right. We can't even get a 1-yard run on a defense that's not trying to... it's an inaccurate. Poor accuracy throw. Oh, I mean, at least Locke could push the ball downfield. Like, that's what I'm struggling with here is like... Yeah, Drew threw a lot of picks, but man, at least he could get the ball downfield. I'm struggling. Like, Geno, I'm struggling. I don't know. I feel like I'm better with Drew Lock. It's just... I don't know. I mean, obviously not all of the 18 interceptions was on Lock. It was more decision-making by me, but still, I don't know. Try and time this right. Nope. Knocked away. 2nd and 10. All right. 22 seconds left. Can we put together a scoring drive here? No, that's going to be picked off. There was pressure. I didn't see anyone open. I forced it. Interception. 34-10 will be the final score. Looking at the numbers here, Justin Herbert, 28 of 35 at 319, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Geno, 5 of 13, 38 yards and a pick. Locke was 3 of 8 for 5 yards. Yeah. Kenneth Walker, 17 carries, 75 yards, had a fumble. Eckler, 15 for 61 and a touchdown. Penny, 4 and 19 yards. Mike Williams had 10 catches for 103 yards. Metcalf 4 for 24. Penny had -6 yards, and Noah Fant had 28 yards. Defensively, Jordan Brooks was awesome. 4 TFLs, 1.5 sacks. He's going to have superstar dev. Barton, 2 TFLs. Adams, Taylor, and Uchenna Nwosu with 1 sacks. Brooks with 1.5. Barton with half. The pick to Tariq Woolen, who had the interception, returned it 55 yards to the house. Those are the numbers. And we lose 34-10. We didn't give up 50. That's good. You see Jordan Brooks today. What did I tell you? There's something special about that guy, and I think he can be a legitimate cornerstone for this team. Superstar, dev, trait, upgrade for Jordan Brooks. That is awesome. 8,000 XP for your linebacker. I mean, we needed that. At least there was something good that came out of that game. That's nice. That's very nice. Very happy about that. Let's go ahead, and I believe we're all good here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and advance the week. The Chargers advanced to 5-2. We fall to 2-5. And on to week 8. Breakout DB. Is that Woolen? Oh my God, we have another breakout. If that's Tariq Woolen, that would be huge for Tariq Woolen. Let's go ahead and upgrade some players here. Jordan Brooks has the 1 upgrade. Let's give him... I do want to get his block shedding up. So let's do... I believe that would be run stopper. So let's go ahead and do that. Obviously, his tackling is already amazing. +1 block shed. +1 zone, +1 man. Okay, so a little bit of everything. That's good. Jordan Brooks is up to an 84 overall with superstar dev. Just 24 years old. Yeah, he's a stud. He's a stud. He's our pillar, right? He's him and Jamal Adams, I guess, right? Are our 2 big pillars. We play the 2-5 New York Giants. This is a big game because it's like, do we want to lose this game? We get a better pick. Obviously, I'm not going to try to lose it. But I don't know. I mean, the Bucks are 1-6. The Falcons are 1-6. There's a lot of bad teams this year. The Texans are 1-5. The Patriots are 1-6. So I don't know about, having a top 3. I guess you never know. We might have a top 3 pick. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. But breakout DB for the next episode is huge. I believe that's going to be Tariq Woolen. And then I think we're going to go ahead and trade Andre Diggs. I think it's time. But that will be in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I will see you guys in week 8 against the New York Giants.